Always. Hi. Welcome in. Tonight we are talking news, talking small shop, and our guest is welcome to the Simple Life. This lady right here, why can't I ever point?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go in the back corner. This is Lena. This is Sami, and our guest this side is Lindsay from Welcome to the Simple Life.
Hello.
Welcome in. We'll have some fun tonight. We're going to let Lindsay tell you a little bit about herself.
Hi, I'm Lindsay from Welcome to the Simple Life. I have a small shop and I make all kinds of custom designs, and I make shirts and tumblers, hair bows, farmhouse decor, all kinds of stuff.
I have a stack of stuff right here that I'm going to show later.
Yes, you do.
I left the coasters over there. I should probably get those at some point. Okay.
Those are so fun and simple.
So I'm going to start with my news, and then I'm going to start with my news, and then Lena can go into her news. I'm sharing my screen. That's what's taking me a second. We're new here.
We've never live streamed before. We're figuring this thing out.
Yep.
What's live streaming?
I know, right?
I don't know. So I'm using WDW News Today's website. The mask policy on the website, on Disney's website, has been updated to remove temporary adjustments to just adjustments. That all masks should be worn. Masks should be worn inside. And it's adjustments, not just temporary anymore. And the language of 6 feet distancing has also been removed. Face covering policy has been clarified to state that masks are required for indoor theaters, including theater entrances, along with other locations. Outdoor theaters may now not require guests to wear a mask. You can see as the ads on here what my kind of shopping is.
You like makeup?
No way. This is brand new information.
Brand new info. You are learning things tonight.
I'm shocked.
So with that announcement, Orange County will drop all mask mandates beginning June 5th. So there's that. Maybe they're indoor
Which is tomorrow.
Is that tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
That is tomorrow.
Why was I thinking it was the 3rd today?
Because you're off a day?
I guess. I'm off something. Probably my rocker.
Probably.
Not commenting.
All right. That was my news. Hi, McDorks Pop. Hi, Timothy. Hi, Rachel.
Hello.
Hi, Nathan. Welcome in.
Welcome.
So, with that, do you want to wait till you get home to do your news?
Sure, that's fine.
Because you like to share, so your screen.
I do.
So okay, so we're
Sammy,
gonna.
I need you to pass me some pizza.
Oh, you should have been on last night. It was so funny. She had a full-size cake and was eating it.
She had a full-size cake on the cardboard tray from the grocery store.
Full-size.
So is that why you've been squatting it out all over Instagram?
It's booty for June.
It was great. She was sitting there eating this cake, happy as anything. Just you'd see her just like take a few bites and kind of chat, couple more bites, chat. It was the funniest thing.
And
It
the
was
funny
somebody's
thing
birthday.
is she bought strawberry pound cake, but then removed the strawberries and didn't eat them.
Well, because were they real strawberries, or was it like that weird, nasty strawberry gel stuff?
Both. And I was like, well, I ruined the strawberries, and it makes the strawberries soggy, so I took them off.
Yeah.
And then her dog or your cat tried to eat them.
Mm-hmm.
Evie's like, I'll eat the healthy stuff because Mom just wants to pig down.
Welcome in, Eric.
Hi.
Okay,
Looking
Girls
over
gotta
here.
do what a girl's gotta do, okay?
so I did not plan any questions for you because I figured these two would have enough for you. So I will start off by showcasing the shirts that I got from you this week.
All right.
All right. So I think one of them has been posted on my social media. Has one of them? I don't know. But I did wear this shirt yesterday, so it's not clean, but you know, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
we posted that one today because that's the one I was talking about. That I used that same Mickey head and I took off everything and shrunk it to make it look like Mickey ears on a Patronus.
Gotcha. I'm gonna make me big. So this is the shirt I wore yesterday. It is a Mickey Harry Potter shirt. If you look closely, you can see the Harry Potter in it. And it's bleach dye. She did the bleach dye. Luna, nobody wants to hear you. And then this one I'm so excited about, and no one's in the chat that I know of. Hi, Cargo. That is part of this collab. I've got a collab going on in August, and I'm not going to give out the details, but I will show the shirt, and it says, "I don't throw shade, I blend it. Choose your weapon." And I sent this shirt to everybody that's in the collab. And it's all
So
glittery.
cute.
So cute. So cute.
Super cute.
Hi, Lori Jean. Welcome in. This one, Christina's not in the chat, so she would have already said. But she made this one so I could send it to Christina, and I liked it so much that I wanted one too. Oh,
Love it.
how cute is that? I want one of all of them. Like all the.
I know where you can get them.
I do. Yeah, I do. I think this one's my favorite. Talk to me, Goose. I think it's my favorite. All right. Let's see. What else? This one is one of her shirts. That's her logo. Welcome to the Simple Life. Go check her out on Instagram. There's a link in the description down below directly to her page. This one is one that she's had for a while, and I decided I wanted one. And it's a small world. So cute. This one is probably my second favorite one. It's so fun.
She's such a bad girl.
She is.
Bad girl, bad girl.
It's got some awesome cleavage too.
What you gonna do when the hatter comes for you?
I like it.
Love the remix.
Car goes on, so I had to give her Sami remix.
And this one would totally ring home to Lena right now because she had to go get coffee, and it says "Death Before Decaf."
I did.
And then it's got like bleach down at the bottom too.
I love that shirt.
I know where you can get one.
I know where you get one too.
So if you guys watch my Magical Makeup with Christy live streams on Thursday night, all the girls that are my regulars are getting one of these in the mail.
Love it.
I figured out what song we need to use for our next brush drop.
Okay, which one?
Shania Twain's I Feel Like a
Maybe so.
Man, I
Okay.
feel like a woman.
And the last one is a Christy's Corner t-shirt.
But that was in one of your giveaways.
The other one was it was reversed. It was like the Christy's Corner was this pattern.
Oh.
So.
Had to throw in the lily.
Yep. Like me some lily. Okay. put these back in order. Well, I didn't have them in any particular order. Just the one that I wore yesterday was on top. All right, let's get me off the big screen. And I do still have that game that I had saved from last time on my desktop somewhere. So if you want to do that, I can do that. But I figured that Sami would have tons of questions for you.
I only have one right now because I asked her the other day to come up now.
Oh.
Now that she let me contact her.
Well, you stop it. She's coming on like 3 more times. Save your questions.
Well, we could just play games. Okay. It doesn't all have to be business all the time.
Okay.
How do you bleach dye your shirts?
With bleach.
Well, like, how do you bleach that color? 'Cause when I bleach dye, it turns like a brown.
Okay. You need the best time to do it is when it is hot outside and there is full sun.
Okay.
Sun is key. That will get you the whitest. But it also depends. I found through trial and error and a whole lot of work shirts that I now own that it depends on the shirt and it depends on the content of the shirt, like how much cotton and polyester, stuff like that. Because I have like a couple different shirts and they're different brands that I bleached, and some turned white and some turned a different color. Like one, for example, is black. One turned white, one turned gray, and one turned like an orange color. But the base of the shirt before it was dyed black was orange.
Huh.
And oh, go ahead.
Excuse me. I'm done. So I live in an apartment, obviously, and I can't just like go lay shirts out on the sidewalk. People might think the neighbor is upstairs is a little crazy. And like some part of my apartment gets sun, but like if I took like a blow dryer to it.
I know a lot of the girls in the group, some of the groups I'm in, they have, you know, the work lights from Home Depot that like your construction guys or guys use in their workshops, they put it on there and they'll put the light on there and leave it on there for however until your bleach dries. And they say it turns white because a lot of the people who live up north where they get a lot of snow in the winter and stuff, a lot of the girls use the light because you don't get a lot of sun. In Florida, well, I can bleach all the time.
I mean, I guess what I could do is I could just bleach a bunch of shirts and bring them to the pool with me, go swimming, lay out in the sun, get some color to me while they turn white, and I can suck their color over to me.
There you go. We have a sidewalk that goes down the whole front of our house. We lay with pavers, and I lay them all out. We put cardboard in between so it doesn't seep through the back, and then I spray. And I mean, the Amazon guy rolls up on me all the time. And one day I thought he was going to like die from coughing, and he looks at me crazy, and I'm like, bleaching it all. He's like, yeah, and walks back down.
He's like, is that what's in this box?
And I don't dilute my bleach either. I just put it in my spray bottle and just spray. And I use Clorox. You can't use that cheap bleach, that store brand bleach. You're not going to get good results.
Okay.
So I just straight bleach, and I just play around with the spray bottle and the nozzle and stuff like that. It's fun. You got to get the hang of it, practice. And there's different methods, scrunch methods, and tie it with rubber bands. And I watch a lot of YouTube tutorials. But cardboard, don't forget the cardboard in between, or well, it's just going to be bleached all the way through, and you're not going to get good patterns. Yeah. And sometimes less bleach is more.
Okay, that's good to know.
And polyester doesn't bleach.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
Yeah. And if it's a high polyester count, sometimes it'll go darker. And I'm like, how did my shirt get darker? Usually I'm cleaning and I don't want to get bleach on something. I'm like, what in the world? One time I needed to bleach, it's dark. And 100% cotton, that's not good either. It'll get a lot of holes.
Oh, okay. This is all good to know.
65 poly, 35 cotton. is going to be your best bet. Really hard to find right now, but
Because everyone and their mother is bleaching shirts and selling them.
yeah, oh yeah. I'm bleaching it all. I mean, when COVID first hit and I went to the store, everybody else was buying bleach to sanitize, and she was like cleaning a lot, and no, bleaching some shirts. And I got some nasty looks, and I was like, "Ooh, I shouldn't say that."
Well,
I don't think I'll sell like bleach, like because so many people sell bleach shirts. Like I just want some cool bleach shirts for myself that I can make, kind of thing. Like I have custom shirts that people can get, but shirts aren't like the main thing in my shop, anyways. But I just want to be able to do some for myself. So
yeah, but at the same time, you can't be afraid to sell something that everybody else is selling, because the things that are hot and on trend are also the things that are going to be your big sellers. And you got to ride it while it's there, because if you don't, that's money that you're giving somebody else is going to make it and sell it.
yeah,
It doesn't have to be your main focus.
Swinging a lot of strikes as is, so I don't want to take on another project and have like more strikes. So I'm gonna just kind of like make some inventory, put some stuff together, and hope for the best.
Yeah, and too, because you do a lot of YouTubes and a lot of live streams. If you make stuff for yourself that you wear, someone might like, where did you get that? I like that. Yeah. And then you might get a custom order. So you don't have to always just make the inventory and have it sitting there.
Yeah.
You are going to be your biggest seller. Like, you can advertise your stuff. I get a lot of stuff walking around the store. Oh, where did you get that? I love that. I make them. Here you go.
Here's my business card.
Put your if you don't want to carry business cards, what I found is I can sublimate them. You can do it with the vinyl stickers, because you make those. You get your QR code and you put it on the back of your phone, and I'll pull a phone out here. You can scan this with your phone. There's my QR code.
Yep.
How do I get this on my phone?
Hi, Randy. Cargo said, "Oh my freak kitty Frank, look how cute Leaner looks in her fly shades. God, I can't even." I was like, what did she say? I read it over and over again.
I signed up for, but I paid for my QR code because I wanted my logo on it, and I wanted to be able to put all my social media on it. And I think it was, I'll send you the link. I think it was like QR code generator or something like that.
Do you pay monthly for it, or was it one-time payment?
I did a one-time payment. I do think they have a monthly payment. I did the one-time payment because I think you saved so much if you just paid it once. But I think they have a monthly payment, and it has a dashboard, and you can go on there, and it will show you how many scans you have, who's scanning, the area. I put them on the outside of my poly bags because if the mailman gets curious, or whoever sees it, they might scan it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're supposed to put scannable stuff on the outside of your bags, but I do, and nobody's ever said anything. I put them in my cards. I just put them everywhere. If you do vendor shows, you can print it out and put it in a picture frame and put it on the counter at your vendor shows. A lot of people will not take your business card, but they will scan your QR code.
Yep. I made a QR code. I did one of my free photos from Walgreens. I have a QR code for my YouTube channel, and so I'm going to be hanging that up with magnets on my door.
Yeah, and you can put on my QR code, when you scan it, it pulls up. Right now, I only have the Instagram and the Facebook, but you can add your Etsy shop, your Instagram, your YouTube. You can add all your social media platforms to it, and then they can click on whichever one they want to go on.
You should put it on the bumper of your car.
You know, I didn't think of that. I should just blow it up and put it on the whole back windshield.
I mean, you're walking past cars in the Walmart parking lot to go into Walmart, and you see a sticker that's a QR code. Well, what's that? Well, let's find out.
I didn't think of my car.
We're having a license plate made for the front of our car that says Hall Family Adventures with the QR code for the YouTube channel.
I make license plates, and I can put my QR code on my license plate.
There you go. I need to order one.
Didn't think
just
about
giving
that.
you ideas.
I know, right? See, this is
Well,
what I
send me
talk
that
to
link
people.
for sure.
See,
Randy
Sammy, this is why
Christy looks
you can't
like
be
no
afraid to
laws
ask.
with
Learn new
claws.
things every day.
And Lena, why do I look like no laws with claws?
I just need to be more, like you guys said last time, be more confident in my.
Yes, be more
I
confident.
don't know. I just like deep
Yes,
down,
you
I'm
do.
like, have I found my like item? Like I feel like you make a lot, but like I feel like your shirts. Like when I think of Welcome to the Simple Life, I'm like shirts. Like I think of you, and that's like your main ticket item. I mean, I could be wrong, but in my head, that's like your main ticket item, and the other stuff you do for fun and here and there. And I'm like, I just don't know what my main ticket item is, because I'm not selling a bunch of ears, and I thought the resin ears were going to take off, and then they didn't take off, and I was like, okay, well, I thought that was going to be my big item, and
It's all going to be trial and error. And I was told when I started doing it, you should only do shirts. You need to find your thing and only do that, or you're not going to do good at everything else. But I'm not going to turn down stuff I can make money on that I can do. You want a sign? I can make you a sign, and I'm going to make a sign.
Mhm.
Resin keychains, earrings. I'm not going to limit myself just because some people think that I should. And
Yeah.
that's not happening. I'm getting it any way I can get it.
yeah.
And the ear thing, you make a couple, you have it on inventory, but then branch out and try something else, because you might want it to be the ears, but it might end up being something else.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just got to try different things. And the t-shirts are so much, and you think of it that way because that is the majority of what I make, for sure. But like my earrings and stuff like that, those are they're quick little things that people will pick up because everybody wants to accessorize.
I'm going to grab
Everybody-
the mug and the coasters.
All right. Everybody wants a pair of earrings to match their outfit, or just anything. And they're easy. The earrings are so easy to make. And if I throw them in my packages sometimes too as thank you gifts.
Mm-hmm.
And people will get random thank you gifts in their card. It'll be earrings, keychains. Sometimes it's those elastic like hair bands. Okay, I don't know. It's just a little simple thank you. Here you go for ordering from my small shop.
Yeah.
And people love free stuff. I mean, who doesn't love free stuff?
Right.
And it's a way they might not be thinking that you do that. So if I throw in a pair of earrings, they're like, oh, wow, okay, she sells earrings. I
Mhm.
need me some glitter earrings in my life.
Yeah.
And, and like I send stuff to Christy and I tell her all the time, if it's not something you like, give it away. Do whatever you want.
Do you list a certain quantity, or do you make the amount that you're going to list, or how do you do that?
Well, I don't have my store yet. I am working on that. I am trying to narrow it down and find the best way for me to go.
So all of your stuff is made to order?
No. My earrings, I just make. Like if I'm making a cup, and see, well, do you do resin tumblers, or do you just make resin ears?
No, I do the tumblers too.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I'm doing the tumblers, you always have extra. There's no sense in throwing that, because your earrings take hardly any resin at all to make. So I'm not throwing that resin away.
I have like a million of these that I'm gonna like list.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you figure the dangler earrings, like the teardrop ones, or I have a stud mold and I can make, I think it's 26 pairs of studs I can pour at a time. Now, sometimes it'll take me a while to fill them, but every little drop of resin goes in those, or it goes in a keychain mold, or it goes in something. And I make them and I sit on them. I put them in packages. If you're at vendor events, you got earrings to sell, Christmas gifts, birthday gifts. The people that order from me on a regular shirts, they know I do earrings. So it'll be like, hey, what do you got now? And then I'll just send out pictures. Working on
What
these,
about
got a
with
new
your
color.
shirts? Are your shirts like made to order things? So you don't have like just a stack of like the ones that Christy just showed, like in the
A
back?
lot of my shirts are custom shirts.
Okay.
I do have 36 in there right now that are already made. They're sublimated and bleached and ready to go. Just things that I know sell or that somebody's going to ask for and stuff like that. Because when I make something and I post it, I just know my customers.
Yeah.
And I know one or two of them are going to, hey, I seen this the other day and you posted it. I need one of them.
I just wonder
Alright.
sometimes if I really should just get back on like Facebook, just because I feel like so many people I know that have Facebook, I feel like their store gets out there way more.
I do all of my stuff through, a lot of my stuff comes from Facebook. A lot of it is also local from just relationships that I've formed, word of mouth, family members, from people who have ordered from me, seen it, stuff like that.
Yeah. And I think this with my confidence, because like sometimes I'm like, wow, this is really great. And then like when nobody like says anything or like wants it, I'm like, okay, well maybe it's not as great as I thought it was. And so then I start to doubt myself. So I feel like then in my work, it's like not as, I don't know. I feel like it's just.
Well, we all have this self-doubt, and it's really hard because when you're putting yourself out there of something that you created, not something that somebody wanted, you're in a very vulnerable space because you don't know if it's going to be accepted or rejected. And it is a hard thing of something that you thought was like really good and nobody is wanting it. But you can't give up because eventually somebody's going to want it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't stop. And like I said, maybe just do a couple more things until you find your thing that's working for you.
Yeah.
So Cargo said she doesn't do technology and she didn't understand the last 4 minutes about the QR code stuff, but she's here because her friends are here. And then he says, Sammy girl, listen here. Don't give up on stuff that doesn't sell right now, because I've made things that didn't sell the first or second time. So I waited, and a few months or a few years later, they bought it. And Luna, hi, baby. You're the baby. She's my baby.
And it's hard too. And you can research trends, or if you just want to solely do like your own things, and that's fine too. Well, that's why I said something about the bleach shirts, because a lot of people when you draw people in with things that are trending, they're more likely to look around.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're going to go, oh, well, she makes that too. Oh, well, those are cute. Oh, well, so-and-so has a birthday coming. Oh, Christmas. I'm going to come back. You got to get something that's going to catch somebody's eye and bring them in. Don't stop, though. I mean, I've been at it a few years, and I want to be a lot further along than I am. Me and Christy had this talk the other day. It just takes a lot of time and a lot of patience, trial, error, a lot of tears, a whole lot of cussing. I mean, a whole lot. And there are days I still go, oh, why haven't I sold more? I should be further along. I need to do more. Why am I not where I want to be? Sorry. But you'll get there. You can't get. Oh, it's hard. Yeah.
Oh, she got off screen because she was crying.
Yeah, I've been there.
Me too.
And it does. I have been in her spot. It's hard. It is really hard.
Sammy, did you not see what I posted today originally on that hippo thingy that you're supposed to put 3 things you like about yourself? I don't like anything about myself. You
I know that.
I got jumped on.
Mm-hmm. As you should have. I didn't respond because I was in the middle of a meeting. I meant to respond.
I got yelled at. Come back, please.
Sorry.
We love
Carla says he swears like a trucker.
I just swear like a trucker.
But this is what I meant, like a whole lot of tears. Like I still have your days.
Yeah.
It's hard. I know, it's hard.
I'm going to cry because you're crying. Stop crying.
Right.
And I've been drinking, so I can't cry. My head already hurts.
Mine's not done yet.
The key is to just keep making, keep creating. You're going to reach them. You can't give up.
Yeah.
If you give up, you're going to always wonder, what if?
Mm-hmm.
What if when it comes to where Samuel isn't kicked for butt?
And I've already told you, if you ever have any questions, reach out. Don't think, oh my gosh, if I ask her too much, she's going to be like, quit, woman. I won't, don't. We all started somewhere. I still ask people questions. Like when I did the bleaching thing, I had to start somewhere. I had to ask questions. I had to learn. It ain't like I just figured this out and just popped in and was like, I'm going to start doing everything. No, it's a lot of research.
Yeah.
A lot of messed up stuff.
Cargo said, good, Lena. If I'd seen that, I'd tell you, don't you stray or fart. Or else I might jump up and punch you your ankles. Welcome in, Bird's Nest.
So see, we all have our days.
Sami, reaching out to her is not a problem. I talk to her on the phone just about every day. If she's not tired of me yet, then she's not going to get tired of you.
No, don't worry about it. That's why, I don't know. We got to help each other out. I mean, that's what people are for.
Together.
I know. I was like I said, last week, I was like, oh, maybe I'll get some sales. And then nothing happened. And I was like, I can't even get sales with a coupon.
Well, unfortunately, you were on my channel. So that
doesn't mean anything. We're on my channel right now, and there's only 5 in chat.
But see, too, if you, this is what I'm going to try and do, because I want to start, I've kicked back and forth an Etsy shop versus just doing my own website. Me and Christy had an hour conversation the other day of me going, I don't know which one to do. I'm trying to figure it out, what will best benefit me and so forth. But I've also considered taking my earrings or taking my shirts, taking my tumblers and reaching out to boutiques and doing wholesale orders and taking those. Getting your product out there. I know a lot of women who make stuff and they give some stuff away because they're here you go, to dentist offices, insurance companies. I don't know how many of those are back in office now with COVID or how many of those are still working from home, but there's so many things to try.
You should make some Lily Pulitzer printed pins with your logo on it and drop them off at dentist offices and nail salons and places like that.
You are an hour away from Fort Carson, and Fort Carson does trade shows on base. You'll pass the background check.
Do you do any vendor shows?
I haven't yet, no, because I started my business in COVID, so.
Well, and see, there's the thing, too. You have to give yourself some sort of break and leeway. I mean, you started at a really difficult time for a lot of people.
Well, and see, here's the thing, too. Yes, a lot of people bought a Cricut during COVID, but how many of those people are in probably the next 2 to 3 months? Their Cricuts are going to be up on Facebook Marketplace because they're like, I can't afford to pay for the mats. I can't afford to pay for the supplies. I can't afford to pay for this. Hey, I need this. I need to sell my maker or Cricut, whatever they bought, because we need to buy gas or food. And they're going to give it up because they're not making it was I can make money from home. But they can't. They don't.
Christy had this conversation. Literally, what was that, 2 or 3 days ago?
Mm-hmm.
We had this same conversation. I said, there's so many women at home right now who were out of work, home with their kids. And I said the same thing. They bought a sublimation printer or a Cricut and they're like, oh, I'm going to make shirts, which is fine. That's how we all started. But a lot of them aren't going to stick with it. Like Lena said, they're not. They try. It's too hard. they get in spots like yours. It's too difficult. It's stressful. It's not work. And a lot of people are at the end of the day are like, oh, this isn't worth it. This is taking too. Everybody wants overnight success. And that doesn't happen. You got to work your butt off to get things. Nothing in life comes easy. It's all. And it's a lot of stress. And they don't want to, because when their jobs open back up, they're like, oh, I'm just going to go back to work and get a paycheck.
Mm-hmm. When I work a full-time job.
And see, you got to.
Too. And then I donate and I do kickboxing and I do the lives and I'm like, I want to go swimming. Like, I want to do all of this stuff that I just.
It's a lot. It's a lot of long nights.
You got a lot of body
stress.
heat.
You need to give yourself some grace, my dear.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Every day.
I just never.
Grace goes a long way. Grace always wins too. But if you could do trade show, I don't know how big they are in your area, but if you can do craft shows, trade shows, festivals, I don't know if you have a farmer's market. You just set up for the day, pay your daily fee, and see what happens.
And right now, I know a lot of the farmers markets around us, unless you are selling like the meal that night, they're not charging people to come set up because they want people to come to the farmers market. Contact your local 4-H extension office. They're going to have all the lists in the area of your local farmers markets, and they will be able to tell you where they are and if they have any setup fees. And since you aren't serving food, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to charge you a setup fee.
Yeah, I don't know how. I know here ours is ran separately because we have our farmers market, but then we have like the produce and the food side, and then the Jazz Society handles like the arts and crafts side. And I think ours is, last time I checked, it was $40 a Saturday to set up. But your craft shows too, especially around the holidays, can be big payoffs. You just got to watch though, because some of them are $30 a day, some of them are $50 a day. It just really depends. I mean, I've seen some that are $200 for a weekend for a craft show. I'd stay away from those when you're first starting out because you do not want to put out $200. And when you're first starting out, I will tell you, to do a 2-day show is very hard. You're setting up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. You're not tearing down till 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And that's 2 days in a row. And if you don't, some of them, your stuff stays there. I mean, Saturday night, so you leave it there. But then you have to worry, like, how good is security? Is my stuff going to be okay? And if you don't have somebody to go with you, it's hard too, because it's like, what do you do when you got to go to the bathroom? You can't just leave your table unattended. So it's hard, but I'll send you a couple sites too that will tell you like events. And I don't know if y'all have here we have, it's called Friday Fest, and it's in downtown, and Friday nights it's for a couple hours long, and vendors set up along the road, and they have like food and drinks and live music, and a lot of people go and they walk downtown on Friday nights. They're drinking. Half of them are drunk by the time they're halfway walking through. They spend money. They might not even need it. They might wake up the next morning and be like, oh, I bought that. Oh, that's really cute.
Get a locking cash box as well. Trust me on this. Thank you, Cargo. They're from Origin Ears.
I have a locking cash box. I have my little square where I have my square I take with me, but I can take other forms of payments too. And it's definitely something to look at, because especially your shows that are only like, say, $25 to set up. If you sell one, even if you only sell one item and it only covers your event, so many people are walking by and seeing your stuff, scanning your QR codes. Sometimes it just comes down to just getting your name out there and people just seeing your face.
Mm-hmm. Contact
Later, Sami.
We love you.
She's like, I'm so overwhelmed. This is a lot of information.
Do you want me to share my news now?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about happy stuff. I've just been like overwhelmed with a lot in life, and it's just, I know I'm like, we're all our worst critics, but it sucks. Like when you want something to be so good and it just feels like nothing you do is good and everything. So, but I'll get there.
Yes, you will.
All right. So this morning, something really exciting happened in Port Canaveral. The Carnival Mardi Gras finally made its way from Spain and is docked at its home terminal, which is Terminal 3 at Port Canaveral. It was very exciting. I was actually awake, and I had it up on 4 different screens on my computer. I was bawling. It was really, really cool to watch that come in. And it was like all this people are like, and one of them that I was watching, oh my gosh, it's coming, you can see the funnel, and then all of a sudden you see like water cannons going off, and you hear honk, honk, and you're going, oh, it's coming, and like I just full on started to bawl, and I'm going, what is wrong with me? Well, I'm very excited. It's the newest ship. It is the largest ship in the Carnival fleet. It completed its journey from Spain at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. It is a 180,000 ton ship. It is the largest ship, and the home port for the Mardi Gras will be Port Canaveral, because that is what the terminal that was built for it. It was completed last November and has been sitting empty and sad, waiting for people to come. It left Spain on May 21st and sailed 5,000 miles before reaching Florida. So this is a close-up shot of the front of the ship. This is either the Liberty or the Freedom, because the Mardi Gras was escorted in by 2 of its sister ships. And it was really cool because I actually got a screenshot of the Mardi Gras here and the Liberty like back behind it. And they were doing like horns back and forth, and it was amazing. Here is kind of a full-on shot. You can see there was tons of people down on the jetty area. Probably at least, I think they said this morning, 200 people showed up to watch this ship come in. I mean, you can see how incredibly massive this ship is. I'm going to be on this ship in December, and I swear I'm going to get lost and probably fall off and die.
Welcome in Kelly's crazy Disney addiction.
She has no sound, so she can't hear you.
If I die, I bequeath all of my crafting supplies to Sami and all of my ears to Christy. So here is the aft of the ship. So you can see it's kind of curved back here. It is the first it's the first cruise ship ever to have a full roller coaster on board. It is called the Bolt. It is a small additional fee, but Sam said that it's going to be totally worth it. He's going to do it. It was escorted in by these little tugboats, like I said, that were shooting water cannons. And believe it or not, there were dolphins in front of the dang ship. People thought that somebody was joking, and we're like, I was typing in the chat, there's a dolphin in front of the ship. There were 5 dolphins in front of the ship. Like, what a way to bring the Mardi Gras into port. The official cruise dates have not been announced for when it will take its maiden voyage, but hopefully it will be soon. I really don't relish being the maiden voyage for that ship, just saying. It will be the first cruise ship operating in the America to run on liquefied natural gas. And so it is 1,130 feet long, 21 decks, 2,641 staterooms. It has a normal occupancy of 5,282 and a crew of 1,745 crew members. So
if you want to book your trip, reach out to me or Lena.
Yep. Chris, yeah, that should be really Christy was hired by Medical Enchanted Vacations, which is the agency that I work for as well. So now we just need Sami on board, and then we will all take a girls' training trip to Florida and eat tacos and sheet cake.
Well, hit me up when y'all come to Florida.
I don't think you said a bad word and then cake.
We promised Sami tacos.
They did, and margaritas.
Mm-hmm. Tacos, margaritas. We'll go to the Mexico Pavilion and eat all the tacos and drink all the margaritas and then stumble out of there.
Yeah,
And find cake.
And find cake. And then throw up.
I don't like that last part.
We
I don't like the last
classy.
part either. I cry every time I throw up. I cried enough tonight.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to make me big for a second. This is the mug that I was talking about. That
You made that?
No, I didn't. She
No,
did.
I know. Did you make like the whole like the paper stuff too?
It was a design that I actually have for like the big 20, 30 ounce tumblers.
Yes. Is it like that paper stuff?
Water are you talking about like water slide? No, that is sublimation.
Oh, so did you use the new Cricut press thing?
No. You can use a convection, like the countertop convection ovens.
Like a toaster oven thing?
Yeah, they're like a toaster. Actually, they have convection toaster ovens. Or you can buy a mug press, or some heat presses. Mine doesn't. But some heat presses have the mug attachments and the tumbler attachments. And they have tumbler heat presses too.
I know. I need to get one.
And Sami, she still questions herself too because she messaged me, sent me a picture of this, and said, "Does it look weird?"
It does, yeah. Oh, the
And I was
face.
like, "No, it actually it's a smooth transition. It looks like it fades out and then fades back in."
It looked good.
And then
You're not the only
she was
one.
like, I feel like it's supposed to go all the way through. And then I sent her some video clips of some of my mugs where some of them don't connect and some of them do connect.
I would have never noticed it if Christy didn't point it out.
And apparently, I guess their mugs are supposed to be like that on some of them. I don't own coffee mugs, so
if you look at like the heat transfer mugs, the picture doesn't change where the handle is.
Okay, so the other thing, I'm taking one of these out of the package. Oh my gosh, you shoved this in there. It's tight. That's what she said. He said. That's what he said. So I'll just show one. And it's toaster for your car. Same design.
So cute.
I made it on t-shirts too, because why limit yourself to just tumbler wraps? I have turned it into everything.
Yeah, you paid for the print. Might as well use it.
Yeah.
So let's get my mug off this screen. There we go.
I did that for Christmas. I got a sublimation printer. And boy, I love that thing. I was like, I just might quit doing vinyl altogether, but I know that's a lie. But it sure beats not having to weed.
That's like my next big purchase.
Oh, my next big purchase. I am saving up my pennies. Well, it's going to be like a lots of pennies, but I want the.
Let's go down the street corner.
When I hop off Christy's corner, I am going to. I'm
sorry.
I mean, she does pay you a pretty penny.
I got a new shirt design. I'll get back to this in a sec. I got a new shirt design, but when I hop off my corner, made me think of it, and it says, "Please buy my." Christy I sent her a picture. It says, "Please buy my stuff because I'm not built for OnlyFans." I think I might wear it to a vendor event and be like, "What do you want?" But
what do you want?
You're right. But no, my next big purchase is going to be. I want a Glowforge machine.
Is that like the glass making thing?
No, there is you can like laser etch in like stainless steel, leather. You
Yes,
can
I know
cut,
what you're
yeah,
talking
you
about
can cut
now.
the wood.
Yeah.
Because I make the farmhouse signs, and I want to be able to cut out like the word family, Hopla, and make 3D signs.
Yeah.
And you can cut, well, I mean, you can cut all kinds of stuff with them. Tags, like it's unlimited what you can do with those things. And I want one.
Yeah.
That's my next big purchase. I mean, I could do it if you can get them and set them up on monthly payments. Now, the monthly payment is like a used car payment, but so I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
Hi, Molly. Welcome in.
Printer. And I don't. So the sub and that stuff, like, do you have to have a certain printer for that?
Yes, you have to have. You can get like a sublimation printer, or you can go a cheaper route and do like I did and get the Epson Eco Tank printer. And you don't put regular ink in it. You have to use sublimation ink, and you just fill the tanks with sublimation ink. And then you have to buy sublimation paper.
How
And
much
then,
do those printers cost? Like the normal or whatever?
it depends on, they have a couple different Epson ones. I got the one that can print the really big, like 13 by 17, I think, because some of them will only print like 8.5, like a standard sheet of paper. And that's not really good. It's like some of your sub designs you want really big. I think the one I got was $600, I think.
How much does the ink cost on that?
My ink was $50.
Does it last?
It lasts a while.
Okay.
And then the paper, I cannot remember on that. I bought a big pack and I don't remember. And then you need like butcher paper so your ink doesn't transfer. And then you print on the paper. And you got to have a high polyester count though, because the sublimation ink sticks to polyester. It does not stick to the cotton. So anything like the coasters, license plates I make, you can make keychains, earrings. You can make everything under the sun with the sublimation, and they put like a polyester coating on it. And then you just put it on your heat press, and you print at a higher temp for a longer time, but with a lighter pressure. And you already have your heat press, but you don't have to weed all that vinyl. You can do multiple colors, like when you get your magical makeup shirt, you'll see like all the layers of vinyl. That was like 5 different tack presses and then a full press. But with the sublimation, you just press. Now you can press on glitter, white glitter. You can sub on white glitter, like the shirt that I have on, because glitter's polyester and it will stick to it. So you can still get your glitter effect. You can't see it on, I don't think you're going to be able to see it. No, you can't see it. But this is sublimation.
Yeah, because I love that you could do like different pictures, because I do like the heat transfer paper stuff. But
yeah, I've done that too. But if you ever get a chance, I think you would like subbing. Because you can do, like I said, keychains, earrings. You can do all kinds of license plate. It really opens tumblers. You can sublimate tumblers, wine cups. On mine, I don't know, probably about a month ago, I posted wine glasses, and they were subbed. The mug is subbed. The coasters are subbed. And what's nice about a lot of the designs you will already have, I guarantee you, when you look at your files, it'll say SVG, PNG, JPEG. You used your PNG files to sub with.
Yeah.
So, and it opens up a lot more possibilities, because you can have multicolors, you can have all kinds of stuff, and you'll open it up. There's a lot of people I found don't like vinyl. They don't like the feel of it. They don't like the thickness of it. They're worried it's going to lift. And you have a certain washability with vinyl. Eventually, with the heat from the dryer and if it's not washed and taken care of properly, eventually the lift is coming. It's just a matter of when.
I don't
But with
dye
stuff-
my t-shirts that have vinyl on them.
Yeah, a lot of people, you're really not supposed to. You're not supposed to wash it in a high heat. You're not supposed, like, it's a lot of care that comes along with it. But the sublimation is ink. It gases off, it goes into the shirt, so you don't have any feel. It just blends right with it. And I have found a lot of people prefer it, especially men.
Well, that's because, like, the vinyl, like, for example, if you're in the hot park, Disney park, and you've got vinyl, wherever that vinyl is where you're going to sweat.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So it's something to think about. Like, one year for Christmas, I wanted something, and I don't remember what it was, but it was for, and I was like, I need a gift card. I need a gift card. I need a gift card. That's what I was just like, putting all my little gift cards together, and so I could get it. And that's what the majority of my stuff goes towards. Like, I'm not your go to Starbucks kind of girl and this and that. And I will skip eating out if it comes down to something I want so I can save for it. It's a lot goes into it.
Mm-hmm.
My money goes into makeup.
Yeah, but you could sub, like, say you wanted to make ears, and say you had white glitter HTV, and you could make your ears round with your glitter HTV. You can sub on it. So then you could put any kind of print and pattern on that you wanted to. Yeah. Ribbon is polyester. So, like, your bow, you could sub on that and make that any kind of style you want. Like, okay, the collab, the picture that I posted that had the deco mesh and the ribbon on it, that white ribbon isn't going to be white because I'm going to sub a design on it. And I bought white metal blanks, and that's what was underneath that ribbon, that white sign. And I turned it into, this is going to be part of my wreath for our collab for the Harry Potter. And that's what I did with the white sign that was underneath that ribbon. I subbed on this today. And this was a pattern that I had for a cup.
So does sub not, like, because when I use, like, the heat transfer paper, like, I have to cut the exact, like, edging and stuff, because if I don't, it, like, leaves all these, like, white weirdness around it. Does sub do that too? Is that why you normally just have a whiteness behind it so you can't see it?
No, well, on your sub print, whatever is in color, because it doesn't print white. So if there's something white in your design, whatever color, like your shirt is, that's going to pick up that color.
So the paper doesn't transfer as white over?
No. I'll send you a video too.
Could you use sub paper without sub ink or no?
No.
Okay.
It won't go into the shirt. It has to be sub ink.
Oh, okay.
And do you use your Cricut to, are you doing like the print and cut when you use the printable? I
don't know how to make that feature work. I tried to make these stickers and cut them, and then they didn't work. So then I never posted them because half the time my sticker sheets cut, half the times they don't. And I just get frustrated because I don't know how to make it work.
Okay. I'll try to find a tutorial to send, because some stuff, if you're not flattening your design, it's not going to cut correctly. Like, it won't cut your shape. Oh. But when you're using your Cricut to do the print and cut feature, you turn your bleed on, you won't have to, and then you let your Cricut cut it. It does limit, the only thing I will say that does suck about that is it limits the size of your design. But when you turn your bleed on and you let your Cricut machine cut it, you won't have those white borders.
Okay, that makes sense. I think I did that with one shirt that I made, and because I remember you talking about adding the bleed on to do that. So I think I did try that. Because every time I just cut around it.
Oh, I know, and that is a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't get the clean cut lines. It's a lot of work. But you turn your bleed on and you let your machine cut it. And like I said, sometimes you have to hit the flatten button on the design space.
Yeah.
And then it'll cut the shape out around it. Because if you don't, on some of your designs, it's going to try to go into your design and cut.
You make stickers.
Yep.
So when you make stickers, so I like make a background for the stickers, so like a circle or whatever it may be. And then I go ahead and I flatten them on that background. Is that how you do that? Or do you do it completely different?
Yep, that's how I do it. And then you print, and then when you load it back on your Cricut mat to cut, it should just be cutting your circle out.
Yeah. And okay, another question. This is just kind of like a question to get everyone's opinion, so anybody can answer this. Do you like your stickers to have like weird shapes, like to shape to the follow of the picture, or do you rather have like just a circle with the picture inside the middle of it? What do you guys think is better?
I think it depends on the
design.
Yeah, because if it's a design that has like really small, intricate parts, it's likely to rip when you take it off if it's traced out at the sticker design. But if it's like a more solid sticker design, like a pop head design or something, those are more like that traced out to match it would be better. So
Okay,
yeah, it definitely
pull
depends.
up my Cricut design space and show you guys and get your guys' thoughts.
And two, if you want, I don't know, like if you sit down and you're like a tutorial kind of girl, but I think
that's my problem is I have to be able to be like, it's okay to watch videos on how to do things because otherwise, like I'm normally like, I got this, I could figure it out, like it'll be fine.
Watch videos. I watch videos to figure out like the new features that Instagram's throwing out there. Like all the time. That's why I'm always like, hey, did you know that you could do this? And I make the reels because nobody's going to research what new releases they have. And I've got some that I was going to make them today, but freaking my phone didn't charge last night and it has to be at 50% in order to download the updated version. But it's been at less than 49% the entire day. It's on the charger now. Hopefully it's at 50% so I can upload a reel.
I watch a ton of YouTube videos. I am in a bunch, at least probably 15 different groups. And sometimes I have to read comments. You have to ask questions. Google in the search bar what you're asking, because 9 times out of 10, somebody has had that problem and they have asked it too. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be able to do half the stuff and figured out half the stuff if I had not watched YouTube tutorials, because I have 4 different design softwares. I had to learn every single one of them. And there was just no way I would have figured them all out without watching.
My brain hurt. 4 different softwares, my brain officially hurts.
Well, because like if I want to use my Cricut, I got to use my Cricut design. Silhouette, I have that one. I have photo, like I have just so many different ones.
So I would cut those out to match.
Okay, well, that's what I have. I have it like, I don't know if you can see where the white is.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I was going to do sticker sheets, which I don't know if this is how you do a sticker sheet, is I took it and then I put it on a square and then I flattened it. Am I not supposed to have this square behind it?
No. Take that. You don't need that square.
Just group it and flatten it as a group?
Group it and flatten it as a group.
Okay.
Go ahead and do me a favor real quick, Sammy. Change your canvas color.
You can change the color?
Yeah, go right down there to the, well, I don't, on mine it's the right, yeah. Click on that. Now up here, go up to the top, right there underneath my projects. You see where it says color?
Oops. Wait, go back. Oh, color thing?
It's right underneath the word my color. Yeah, right there. Now pick okay, there you go. Now I can see. I couldn't see your white shape before.
Do that.
Yep.
Wait, what?
This is how I make when I send people want to see designs and stuff, sometimes I'll put them on the shirts and make like full on mock-ups. It depends on what I'm doing for people. But a lot of times I'll do my design and then I'll change my background, take a screenshot, and then I'll send it to people so they can get an idea. And I'll just let them know, the colors aren't exact, just to give you an idea. And this, when you change your matte colors, it also gives you an idea of what your stuff's going to look like when you're making shirts and like stuff like that.
Okay, where is it at?
You click on the button here, and then up when you click on this, up here.
Okay.
And
no,
you can also, like, if you want to see an exact color, you can, sometimes I Google and get the hex color codes, because you can go into an advanced and enter in your hex color code and it changes it almost to the exact color.
I don't have that option on mine.
What version do you have?
The newest one.
Did you click blank canvas? You clicked here first. You looking?
Yeah.
Here, and then up here.
I don't have anything on my map. That may be why.
I don't know if that changes it. I don't know.
I'll put something on.
Okay, so this is how it should look. And then when I print this, how do I get it? Okay, so my thing is, what setting do you use for your stickers? Like if I wanted these to be pop out individual stickers.
Okay, when you group that, your set of 9.
My big set?
Yeah, or the little one, whichever.
Okay.
Okay, now your triangle has popped up because that's going to be too big for your print and cut, because you can only I do 9.25 by something.
I normally just.
So what will help you if you want a bigger sticker too is sometimes I scoot them in as tight as I possibly can. It just depends on like what size, because
these ones are going to be individual ones, so it doesn't matter how close they are to each other, correct?
That's right. Just as make sure they're not overlapping and you have space.
Yeah, I don't have that option. Sad.
You should.
Nothing I do brings up that little box.
You clicked on the blank canvas box.
Huh. It literally does nothing.
You're touching at the bottom on the right.
Yep. I will fight with it later.
I was going to say, later we can pull your screen up when we end live.
Because I always forget that this, that's too close. I look at this and I'm like, that's how big it's going to be. That's so tiny. But I forget that is like not the actual size of what it's going to be. Which annoys me because it confuses me. And I wish they would just show 2 size. Does yours do that too?
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad it's not just mine.
Kelly says those are amazing. I need a pin set like that.
Now, when you go to make it, you'll print them.
Yeah.
And when you load them on your mat, it'll just cut around your big blank, your white space, your big shape.
But so what setting should I use for it to pop out for individual, and which ones do I use to keep it as a sticker sheet?
Well, it's going to cut individual stickers on your sheet.
But like,
Yeah.
so sometimes you can like.
Are you talking about instead of being able to peel it off?
Yes,
You
like
wanna
so
be able
just
to
the whole
pop 'em out.
sticker, and I can send it individual.
Okay.
Stickers. Yeah. Where the sticker sheet you would just individually peel.
Yeah. It's going to depend on your thickness. I don't know which one you have. Okay. Click on Make It. Do you have
Do
the
I have to
old?
change the background color?
No.
Okay.
Do you have the old? I don't know what Cricut you have.
I have the Explorer 2.
Okay. Is that with the dial to change your settings, or is
No.
that?
It's
I
like
mean, it's a dial. It has custom paper, vinyl,
no, it just has a dial on it.
iron-on, light cardstock, bonded fabric, and poster board.
I don't think that's the 2.
Okay, mine's not. When I click, well, I have 2 different Cricuts. I have the one that has, the dial that you turn on the top and then you adjust it, vinyl, poster board. Is that what yours looks like?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the 1.
No, look.
Are you sure it's the 2? Because the 2 was more like the maker with everything online.
My new one is online. So when I click checkout, I have to go through and pick which setting I want. And then the machine adjusts it. Like I can't adjust it by a dial.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I have the dial.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I have that one too. That's the old.
And it's a 2.
Yeah. They have a new one that's out and it doesn't have a dial. You got to bring down a bar and pick it.
Yep.
Okay. On
Well,
that
mine's
one.
definitely the 2. I mean, when I'm on custom, like when I do it in custom, like when I come here and do, check out. What do I need to check out for? What did I buy?
What are you buying, Sammy?
I don't know.
That is the font that you use. So if you don't have a monthly subscription to your Cricut Access, you have to either do the monthly subscription or pay for the font. But
So anytime I print it, I have to pay for the font, or is it a one-time purchase?
One time.
Yeah. But hold on, wait. Before you purchase that now, if you're going to make more stuff this month and use more fonts, it would be cheaper to pay for the $9.99 a month, and then you can cancel it.
You might even, if you haven't done your free month yet, you might be entitled to 1 free month of access.
Yeah.
I canceled my subscription with them.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I could just go through and undo all of this work and change the letters, but that just seems like a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
I'll just pay the $7.
It's going to be cheaper for a month.
Yes.
I guess that's true, huh?
Because if you're going to do more stuff, I would wait until I was ready to make more stuff, and then I would make it, and then I would go ahead, and then that way, for that whole month, you can make as much stuff as you want using their fonts.
But what if I want to make more of these anyways, and I'm not going to have the month-to-month subscription?
Well, once you purchase the font, it's yours.
I know, but if I'm using it because I'm on the membership, the 9-month membership, and then I cancel it again, and then say these take off and I need to make more of them, I'm going to eventually have to purchase it.
Yeah. I keep mine, but I use a lot of their fonts. But I also have Silhouette Design Space, Adobe Illustrator, and all that too. So,
I mean, or I have a way around it.
there you go.
I know what she's talking about.
If you want to cut this to be able to pop them out, you can go to your custom settings.
Why does my grid look like this?
I'll be right back.
I got it.
And then you can poster board would probably do it. But here's a little trick. So say you send it through on poster board and it cuts and makes the first cut all the way around. Don't hit your unload button. You can lift your paper up and see if it cut clean through, because I cut leather earrings and glitter earrings out with my Cricut, and sometimes I have to make like 2 passes to get clean cuts.
Sometimes it's just like, I can't see. It can't detect it. That's my problem. When it cuts, it's fine, but like my problem is it will be like, no line detected.
When you're printing though, and it has the black square all the way around, are you do you have your ring light on or any sort of bright light on?
I mean, sometimes I have my light on, but I'll move it away.
Because the one that you have doesn't have as strong as a sensor as the new one that just came out.
Of course.
So the light can interfere with the sensor and it won't pick up your markings.
Okay, so just make it darker in here.
Yeah. And then give that a try.
Okay.
But what I was going to say back to, like, if you're not sure if it cut clean through to where you can pop out, lift your paper up and see if it lifts off of them, like all the way. If it doesn't, you hit the Cricut button and it will go back and cut around them again. Not if you eject it, though. If you eject it and you try to recut it, your lines aren't going to match up.
Okay. Does yours do this?
Sometimes.
It's I'm like, where do my pictures go?
Cricut Design Space is a love-hate relationship.
I mostly hate it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to stop sharing my screen so I can purchase these.
The amount of crashing and downloading and cussing that takes place with Cricut Design Space is beyond frustrating.
Cricut Design Space pisses me off a lot.
A lot. Yes.
I'm like, can we just not be this way, maybe?
Yeah, it's a lot. Oh, yeah. For sure.
If I was contemplating getting a Cricut, you guys have now affirmed that I'm not getting a Cricut.
I mean, it's great to use. It just is a pain in the butt sometimes. That's the problem.
Oh, do you guys still want to play a game?
Sure. You're gonna sleep anyway.
Up to them.
Would he say something?
He said you're going to sleep in the car tomorrow anyway.
Oh, I thought I heard somebody say something about sleeping.
That would be my husband.
My husband.
My hubby.
You're gonna sleep in the car anyway.
He's like, you're going to sleep in the car anyway.
I'll try to send you some tutorials and stuff like that I have saved on different stuff that I learned and like all the features and stuff.
See, I knew we weren't really going to need the game. I was like, I'll get it. We may need it.
You're like, Sammy's going to cry. It's going to be fine.
Did you cry last time?
Tacos.
Did you cry last time?
No, I didn't cry last time. I was stronger last time.
Yes.
But a good thing to add to your shop would be too that you could use your Cricut for, like I said, is I cut and I make the leather earrings. I use my Cricut for that. And you can I cut like Mickey heads and all kinds of stuff.
Feathers.
Teachers love those leather earrings because they will match they will buy a pair of earrings and buy a outfit to match it.
So now that it's been purchased, I don't mirror it because it's a sticker.
Correct.
So then when I continue, do I do bleed on this?
Don't do bleed on that because your design, you want it cut around your design.
Okay, so next question is I have like 20 different sheets of sticker paper. Hold on, let me just bring it all over. So
people join for Cassie Chat and they're getting Cricut tutorials.
That's right.
There's no one in there in the chat right now.
Oh, okay. I was like,
we scared everybody off because we started talking about stuff that I don't even know.
Okay, have you used this before? 'Cause I saw somebody that makes stickers for like on it recommended this stuff.
I have I got sticker paper. I don't know if mine's that exact brand, but I have sticker paper that I make sticker. I make my QR codes.
Yeah, I have sticker paper, but I was like, well, maybe if I use good sticker paper, maybe my Cricut won't be a turd butt, and it will.
No, it's gonna be a turd butt just because it's you and it thinks it's funny.
Because it wants to make me cry.
Yep.
Okay, send to the printer.
I've been wearing these lashes for about 2 hours now, and I've decided they're good.
They're good.
They're good. They're not
Now,
bothering me.
How do you have your printer settings for?
Like that. Oh wait, you can't see that. Hold on. It will just be weird. You're just gonna see everything, so I don't have to click between everything. Can you see it?
Yep.
Here.
So media quality.
I can't. I put mine on. I don't. Oh, I think I'm trying to think. Because
Paper
I
type
have-
photo glossy because it's glossy sticker paper.
Then do your glossy, and
Okay.
I do like vivid or best or high quality,
Okay.
whatever the highest setting is.
Okay.
Do that
Print.
because you want your colors to be vivid. Let me tell you, I printed like a whole bunch of QR codes, and they do not match my colors correctly. I don't know what I did to my printer settings, but
You're like,
I was
"This is
like-
not right.
I just went with it because I ain't gonna throw them away. But the blue and the pink, it's a lot brighter than my mood board. But whatever.
It's printing slow because it's on best setting.
Mhm.
Yes. And see, and I tell you all the time, do like stuff like this. Don't be afraid. You want like we can have chats, but they don't have to be live like this. If you want, I mean,
Yeah.
And you're welcome to come on my Sunday craft and chat stream if you want, and you guys can talk all you want about it too.
yeah.
Do you guys want to see the dice I made? I'm really sad about them, and I'm gonna make new ones because
No, I think they're ugly. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love you.
Okay, well that one dropped, but I made these.
Oh.
But the numbers are all messed up. Like this. Look at this 5. This 5 looks stupid.
It looks fine.
Wait, where's the 5? No, you didn't see the 5. Oh, here we
I
go.
saw it.
And then the 19. It's way bigger than all the other ones.
How are you painting them?
With the paintbrush.
Try a toothpick. It's going to have a smaller tip on it.
Ooh, that's smart. Well, this one was missing. It's, yeah.
Lena, how long does it take to get an email from HR
From what?
to set up your direct deposit?
He probably will send it sometime today. I had mine same day.
See, I really liked these ones, but the first go around didn't work, so I had to do like the top part that didn't get as well, so it looks kind of weird. But like the other part of it looks so pretty. I'm like, look how pretty they are.
That's so pretty. Oh my gracious.
Lena, I got the idea because you told me to do black and gold for the potions.
Oh yeah?
And so I was like, ooh, I'm gonna do it as dice.
Are we still live?
Yes, we are.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess at this point it doesn't really matter.
It just gives
It's
me
just for the watch
views.
hours.
Yeah, the watch hours. But there's only one person in there, and it's me.
Hey, but you're.
I don't
viewing
think
it.
I don't think me viewing it counts as much towers.
I always feel bad when I film anything on my mats because my mats are just so dirty. Like they're just so
Mine are horrible.
hairy. Like my hair's on them. Evie's hair's on them.
Get a lint roller.
Yes.
A lint
I've
roller.
done that. Yeah, it's just.
Especially after you use glitter, anything. It will help pick up the glitter.
I just turned on my device and it says looks like it's connected in a different window. Close that one first and click retry. That was weird. Design space. Design space. Oh my god, this is the slowest I've ever had anything print.
Design space is a nightmare. If anybody from Cricut is watching,
Right?
Watching a YouTuber that does no crafts whatsoever. Will you send me what resin you use too?
yeah.
Because I'm about needing to buy a new get-go of it.
I use
I want to try cleaning resin, but my luck, I'd like resin myself to it.
No, you can't do that.
You can't do that. Your fingers just feel really sticky, and you just have to wash them with like Dawn soap a lot.
Dawn dish soap,
Or
alcohol.
some grease remover.
There'll be a tutorial on that later.
Whenever I decide to clean my oven, there will be a tutorial on that. But I've got to do it soon, or the company's going to be like, "Where's our video?"
You'll be blacklisted.
Yep.
Oh, it fell on the ground.
Sami, I keep baby wipes, and if I get it on my hands, I wipe it with a baby wipe, and then I keep a bottle of spray alcohol in there, and then you spray it with alcohol.
Okay, so I go on it.
2 down.
All right, load your mat. Be careful when you rub it down, though. Sometimes you got to let it dry, or you'll smear your ink.
I'm trying to find where my good spreader was, because it had like a soft
Edge on it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know where it went.
If you keep if you can't ever find your own with a soft edge, and you keep a piece of like scrap t-shirt material, just wrap it on the hard one and then squeegee, and then you don't have to worry about it. But like I said, just be careful at first, because
I'm gonna let it dry while I'm looking for
yeah.
my thing.
What's that, Christy?
Oh, it's the game. I was reading the questions from the back of it. You want to see it?
Oh, read the back. Let me see if I can get this right.
Oh, let me make.
Oh yeah, I want to try. We can still play the game while we're learning.
Yeah. Which one of these characters said it was a beautiful spring day? Time of the year for best.
B.
Okay. Which 2 of these characters narrate the introductions of their movies?
B and C.
Which one of these characters acts as another character's conscience?
C.
C.
Which 3 of these characters act as advisors to other characters?
A, C,
D. D.
Let's see. Which one of these characters? Oh, that's like a personal question. It's like, which one of these characters would I most want to? Which one of these characters would I most want to give me advice? And I don't really care.
You didn't
Okay.
expect this. Oh, I found my squeegee.
Which one of these characters accidentally turns her mother into a bear?
A.
Hey,
Which 2 of these characters breaks traditions and goes against their parents' wishes?
A and B.
A, B.
Which 3 of these characters do not disguise themselves in order to join armies?
A and D.
Which one of these characters has a sister with magical powers?
D.
We're good at this game.
Yeah, I would have gotten like one of them. Okay. Which one of these characters is appointed by the Blue Fairy to serve as
D.
Pinocchio's conscience? Okay.
The little cricket.
Which two of these characters help to take down bad guys? Why did I say baby?
A and B.
We're taking down the evil baby.
A and B.
No.
No.
B and C. Which three of these characters are capable of speaking?
Capable of speaking?
Yep.
B.
All
C.
of them except for A.
Yep. Which one of these characters is not an insect? Please.
That's easy. That was crazy.
That's
A.
a hard one. I'm gonna go with A.
Yep. It's it. Stop it. It's hard. Which one of these characters is not in a movie with someone who changes shape?
B.
Wait, which one of these is not in a movie that changed? D.
D.
Which two of these characters are not seen with their mothers in the original movies?
A and
With
B.
their mothers?
And B.
A and B. Which three of these characters lives in different homes at the end of their movies?
A,
B, and D.
A, B, and D, yeah.
Which one of these characters is friends with a seagull named Scuttle?
B.
B.
These are too dang easy.
I like that you were surprised that Lindsay and I knew that it was Pongo.
I had to watch Lady and the Tramp 50 million times when my daughter was, oh my gosh, she's so
Lady and the Tramp, it's 101 Dalmatians.
All right.
Yeah,
Which
that one's
one of these movies was released in 1937?
1930.
Snow White. C.
C.
Which two of these movies features magic
Wait, what was
wand?
the answer? We all answered something different.
C.
Oh, yeah! Okay, reread that question.
Which two of these movies features magic wands?
Wands.
Yeah.
A and B.
B.
Yeah, A and B. Which three of these movies were released when Walt Disney was alive?
C. A. And B.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
That was not in my head, but the card is right in front of my face. Which one of these movies features a villain singing about those poor, unfortunate souls?
D.
Poor unfortunate souls, I'm Ursula. From Little Mermaid. Guys, I kid you not. We played Disney Scene It so much in my house that we had to make new rules to Disney Scene It.
I have Twilight seen it if you want.
No, it's okay. We have a bunch of Scene It
Okay.
games, but
I've never played Disney, seen it.
oh my gosh, don't play with me. I will kick your butt.
Fair warnings.
Which one of these characters lives? Which one of these characters lives in France?
D.
Belle.
D.
Did you say
Which-
both?
It's D.
The rat.
Yeah.
I know, but I thought she said both. And I was like, what do you mean both? That's not an answer.
Which two of these characters have worked as servers in restaurants?
A.
And D.
A and B.
Remy was a server too.
He was a
Cook.
chef.
Until he wasn't a chef and he was a server.
She's like, what? No, answer's wrong.
I haven't seen it enough to know.
At the very end, when he's telling the story, because he narrates the story, and he's like, and now I'm just the server, and he's serving his family.
You're watching too many Disney movies for how many times have you watched these over and over?
I plead the fifth.
Which three of these characters love to cook?
D, A, and C.
Which one of these characters cuts down a chandelier to try to stop a villain?
C.
Yep.
He's
Okay.
my favorite.
Ooh, this one's a park one. Oh, I like park ones.
Okay, well, I'm not going to get this one.
Which one of these lands has an enchanted tiki room?
Wait, let me guess. Hold on, don't tell me, because I know, Lena, you know. And probably Lindsay. I don't even know what they. Wait, you're glaring me. I need to see the maps better. Thank you very much. I'm going to go with B.
Wrong.
D.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which two of these lands have rides that allow guests to fly?
Okay, wait. I know this. A. Oh, damn it. B.
Ding, ding, ding.
And D. C. B and C. I got it first try.
This is like
Anyone just
process of
coming in.
elimination.
Which three of these lands have thrilling attractions that take guests through mountains?
Oh, I got this. A, C, and D. Damn it. A, B, and D. A, B, and C.
Ding, 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 ding.
Wait a minute. You have to. You can't cuss. We're live.
Did I cuss?
Yeah, but that's okay. I cussed like 3 times yesterday. Which one of these lands is set in the future?
Oh, D.
That's Frontierland.
B.
Yeah.
It looked futuristic in the pictures.
Okay. Which one of these movies includes an evil witch, a royal wedding, and a dingle hopper?
A.
Which 2 of these movies include characters with the last name of Tremaine?
B. And D.
Yep. Which 3 of these movies are musicals?
A.
B, B.
A, B, and D. Yeah. Which one of these movies includes a character named Mr. Pickle Pants?
C.
Yeah.
Mr. Prickle Pants.
Which one of these characters has a father who's a king?
D.
Which 2 of these characters dress up in disguise?
A and C.
Yeah, A and C.
Which 3 of these characters are skilled in archery?
A, B, A, C, and B.
A, C,
A,
and
B,
D.
and D.
A, C, and D.
A, C,
Yep.
and D.
Yeah. Which
Oh, yeah, duh.
one of these characters lives in Scotland?
D.
D.
Yep.
That was a hard one. Ooh! Oh my god, my favorites!
Which one of these characters has a black mole on the right side of her face?
D.
A.
A is correct.
A, yeah. I was like, wait, does she have a black one? She does.
Which 2 of these characters take action designed to separate lead characters from their true loves?
B
A.
and A.
A and B.
And
Which A and
A.
B? Ursula and
Cruella?
Cruella DeVille. Yeah,
Who's separating from
Well, why
her?
not C? Because C is she's separating.
She separates
Cinderella from the
Cruella.
prince.
Cruella steals the puppies.
hey, I'm just telling you what the card says.
Oh.
This
That's
card's
it.
wrong. 2 in a
we're
row.
writing- I'm writing an email.
Dictionary failed.
Which 3 of these characters are not royalty?
3,
Mm-hmm.
A, B, and D.
No, A, B, and C, because it's
Yeah.
the Queen of Hearts.
A, B, and C.
Actually, Ursula
Oh, yeah.
technically is royalty because Ursula is actually technically Triton's sister. So she's actually Ariel's aunt.
Well, I think this game has got all the answers wrong. Which one of these characters plays croquet?
D.
D.
They especially had the parks wrong.
The parks were correct. Which one of these characters exercises so that he can enjoy more honey?
D. When he
It's an
does,
exercise.
when he does.
Which 2 of these
Midnight
characters have names that start with the letter W?
Oh my gosh, this is
C.
really hard. I think it's gonna be B. Indeed. Just kidding. Worm it. Worm it the frog.
Which three of these characters do not know Miss Piggy? Oh my gosh.
Oh my
God,
goodness.
this is so hard. I think I'm gonna have to go with A, B, and C.
I may have to phone a friend. I'm pretty scared.
Sweetie, do you know the answer? Who doesn't know Miss Piggy?
Which one of these characters has a friend named Buzz Lightyear?
Winnie the Pooh.
I think that's Mickey Mouse because he's friends with everybody.
I am Lena, and I approve of Sammy's answer.
Let me find one that looks more entertaining.
One that has correct answers on it too, maybe?
Christy, like, you need to have some correct answers here.
Hey, I'm just the messenger. Okay, let's do this one.
You said to do it on cardstock?
Is that your strongest? Is that your strongest setting?
I don't know. How do you know what your stronger setting is? Like on the little spinny thingy?
Yeah.
Poster board is.
Click it on poster board.
Well, there's one above poster board. It's not labeled.
It's Poster Board Plus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to cut through twice automatically.
Yeah.
Love Poster Board Plus. That's like
oh, go ahead.
I cut all my Bazille paper on Poster Board Plus because it's a little thicker than normal cardstock. And then if I automatically set it to that, I don't have to get up and walk across the room to hit that again.
I hope this works.
And if that's too strong, then you can always back it down.
See, it says print then cut error. The machine cannot read the cut sensor marks.
Go over with the black marker.
Does that work?
That I don't know because I haven't had that problem but once, and my light was overhead and it was too bright. But my new one has a strong sensor, and that thing will cut on brown craft paper now too.
So we got about 15 minutes until 9 o'clock, and I'm going to have us get off at 9 o'clock because my butt's got to get to bed. I'm sleepy. 10 o'clock your time. And 7 o'clock your time. 8 o'clock your time. 8 o'clock your time. Everybody's in different time zones here.
Did it say it again?
Mm-hmm.
Ow! Dang it, that hurt.
I'm going to try it on a different paper. Cutting.
What are you looking at? Are you trying to see what she's doing?
No.
Yeah.
You're like, I can't see it. I can't see it.
Sammy, try doing it instead of on the sticker paper. Try doing it on regular copy paper and see if it works. If so, your sticker paper might be the issue.
With the glossiness of it, it might reflect the light on the sensor.
That's what I'm wondering.
Well, that's stupid.
And do it in black and white. Don't waste your color.
Well, I think it is the glossiness of it.
Do you have regular sticker paper?
No, because I wanted glossy stickers. Is that why Cricket made a new one?
Yeah.
Yeah. They always keep people buying.
It's
They
like
put them out.
Apple. Does Apple own them?
No.
They make theirs and then they listen to everybody's complaints and then they make a new one and then they listen to everybody's complaints and then make a new one. And
If they like know that that's a flaw, they should be like, if you have this one, turn it in.
yeah, right. Why? When they can make another $300 off you.
Not off.
I just got my new one a couple months ago in rose gold. She's pretty.
In rose gold?
Yep.
I'm jealous. I want a rose gold one.
It's mostly white, so don't be disappointed.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What?
I shared out to Twitter. I think that might have brought somebody in. I don't know. Nope, they just left. Whoever came in just left. They're like, hello, bye.
Yeah.
Lena, you want to say what you got coming up?
Sure. My name is Lena, and I am half of the Hall Family Adventures chronologically coming up on our channel. Sundays at 4 p.m. Central Time is Craft and Chat. Sami normally is on with me, and we have some other fun guests come on with us. On Tuesdays and Saturdays are our dedicated upload days. Wednesdays on the morning at 7 a.m. Central Time, I have a new summer live stream called Coffee Corner, where I randomly chat about things before I've had coffee. It's very entertaining. Every other Wednesday night, I have a live stream with Christy from Christy's Corner called Travel Talk. Wednesday was our first one, and we talked about the Walt Disney World value resorts. This next week, we'll be discussing moderate resorts on my channel. Thursday nights, I'm on Magical Makeup with Christy here on Christy's Corner. And on Friday nights, I am part of the Castle Chat crew. Next week, it will be on my channel, and we will be featuring a brand new channel called Uda Wally Disney Crafts and More.
Is that it?
I have 6 collabs coming up. They are a Christmas in July, Star Spangled collab, Happy Birthday Harry Potter, Talk Like a Pirate, National Hobbit Day, and The Grinch. If you are interested in participating in any of those, you do not have to email anything to anyone. It is simply making a craft, a recipe, throw something at your computer, do a makeup look, whatever you wish to do along the theme, and you will submit it on the upload day. Let me know if you want to participate. I will add you to the chat. I'm done.
Well, it says there's 0 people watching now, and I'm still in there. I guess there was somebody watching because it didn't register me as watching. I thought it was just me in there. Sami, it's your turn.
You didn't forget me.
No, I didn't.
I have a sleepover swap on the 11th. Somebody in this group may have gotten a box for me.
Maybe.
I have my Walt Disney World swap on the 18th. I have Year of the Year and Forgotten Favorites. And I think that's everything. I'm on these chats. Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Here I am. This is me. I cried.
That's okay. I was crying on, I think it was one of our coffee chat ones. Was it coffee chat where I teared up a little bit?
Yeah. That was Wednesday.
So emotional. So
emotional.
I made her cry. I mean like that.
Why did everyone do that?
She made you cry, and now I see why she's trying to invite me on the DIY craft thing.
I know I'm supposed to make
Is she thinking it's my turn to cry?
I guess. She likes to make people cry.
Oh,
I'm just mean.
No. We were talking about stuff and like it just got
It got deep. Oh, I know what it was. We were talking about, it was Monday. It was talking about all the stuff that had happened with my channel last year.
Yeah, and then we just started talking about like we were talking about how friends turn into not friends based on people saying things that may or may not be true, most likely not true. And then it affects your friendship with them. And I just got all teary-eyed.
Friends
It was very
turn
emotional.
foe.
Hmm?
Friends turn foe.
Yeah, sort of. So I was just like, anyway, what do you have coming up?
Shirts. Well, I joined 1,000,005 collabs.
Two of
And
them are your fault. Two of them are your fault.
I was just about to say I may or may not have influenced a few, but I have some collabs coming up with y'all, these wonderful group of ladies. I'm so excited. It's my first set of collabs, and I like jumped into the deep end, like all in, and was like, put me in every one. So, and then
two more.
Yes, but they will so be worth it, hopefully, if everything comes out right. That's to be determined. And that's about all I have coming up.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop out because my mom's calling me, but I love you, ladies, and
Have a good
I'll see
night.
you later.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you again for all the tips.
You're welcome.
Bye.
I have the sleepover swap coming up on the 11th. Whatever was coming up on the 8th, I canceled it because I was like, meh. Magical Makeup with Christy will not be Thursday night. It will actually be Tuesday night because I will be out of town Thursday and Friday and Saturday and I think Sunday too. But yeah, so Magical Makeup with Christy is on Tuesday night. And then, of course, the Travel Talk is on Lena's channel on Wednesday night. And Castle Chats on Friday night on Lena's channel, but I won't be there. And I just got videos coming out every Monday and Friday. That's it. I mean, I've got collabs too, but you mentioned those.
Those were covered.
So just to make it a full 2 hours, we can hang out for another 6 minutes live. We can play a little more trivia. No, I've already packed it up.
The trivia queen has left.
Right?
Yeah, she did. I'm tired though, for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and bounce. I will see you guys later. Have a good weekend, and
You too.
Well, just send it then. Bye, everybody. The one person that's in chat. It has been 2 hours.